You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smack that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a comment, and of course, we're going to talk about the one NBA player in NBA history that seems to lack all self-awareness. It seems, after the other day, LeBron mused about the fact that he'd like to play with Steph Curry because he either can't stay in one place or he has to start his pseudo-general manager role now that the Lakers season has epically failed, and I mean historically failed. They were literally the only NBA team in the history of the NBA that started the season as one of the top two favorites for the NBA title that failed to make the playoffs. The first team ever. Now, he come out, said he kind of mused about the fact that he'd like to play with Steph Curry, and Steph Curry was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. He doesn't want the taint of the ugly, stinky taint of LeBron, LaChina James, LeWoke James, LeBron to James, and his legacy on him. Don't say I blame him. Steph don't need it. Well, now it seems that there is starting to be some real speculation that LaChina would like to play with Luka Doncic. I mean, who wouldn't? But here we go again. Good grief. Does this mean you're recruiting him to L.A. or are you leaving for Dallas? I mean, I'm just trying to keep up. I'm sorry, but staying with one team is part of building a historic legacy. This is Bro Bible. NBA insiders suggest LeBron James may try to team up with Luka Doncic. Good God. LeBron James recently stated that Steph Curry is one player he'd like to team up with the most at some point in the future. Are you bringing a cane to that so you can hobble along? How old are you now? 38? But one NBA insider thinks he should team up and keep another superstar in mind. ESPN's Brian Windhorst, by the way, Windhorst is a dude that's written a book about LeBron and used to be really, really tied in with LeBron personally. As a member of the media, he was the personal reporter, so to speak, assigned to LeBron when LeBron went, of course, from Cleveland to Miami. And so there's a good chance he's got a pretty good idea or has heard this somewhere already. ESPN's Brian Windhorst joined Get Up on Thursday morning and made quite the suggestion when he says he comes possible to future teammates for James. Windhorst seems to think James could look to team up with Dallas Mavericks guard Luka Doncic. The reason why Windhorst believes LeBron wants to link up with Doncic, he's drafted him all 3 years in the NBA All-Star Draft. He tried to recruit Luka to his brand Nike a few years ago. Luka picked the Jordan brand instead. He, I think, would love to play with Luka. If you want to enter the fantasy realm, LeBron playing with Luka is more worthy of having a discussion. It goes without saying that Luka and LeBron were to team up on any team around the league, they'd be one of the most exciting duos in the NBA. This is pure speculation from Windhorst, but it isn't too far-fetched to imagine both James and Doncic wanting to team up at some point in the near future. And, of course, NBA fans did react to Windhorst's speculation. LeBron in February, when asked why he made a point to say he wants to team up with Doncic. Let's take a look at this. Because I love everything about his game, love everything about him. The way he plays the game reminds me of the way I play the game. We're just triple threats. We rebound, we pass, which is the number one thing on our mind. Is it? Because you recruited Russell Westbrook to the team. Okay. Trying to keep our teammates engaged and trying to keep our teammates feeling good on the floor, keeping our teammates in rhythm. And we'll put 40 on you, too, when you disrespect us. And back over, Lakers out of the picture. Got to talk about LeBron's next landing spot because nothing else is happening in the NBA worth talking about. Yeah, this will end up being the number one story. Now, what does LeBron end up doing? They should just say anything on these shows. Again, Windhorst is tied into LeBron, so I don't know that I would just discount this. How about we pay attention to the awesome basketball we're about to see in next week's playoffs rather than talking about LeBron playing with someone who just signed a 5-year contract? Again, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. LeBron could leave the Lakers, and if you're a Lakers fan, why wouldn't you want him to at this point? I mean, hell, he's already trashed your franchise. Let him leave, and I'm sure Mark Cuban would step up and, of course, try to sign LeBron. He's tried to get LeBron in the past. I just don't see Mark Cuban telling LeBron no. I mean, my goodness, Lord knows they align on all the social justice issues. By all means, come to Texas. And I can tell you right now, LeBron will hear some boos here in Texas. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, Brian Windhorst is tied in with LeBron. Has been for years. He's wrote a book involving LeBron. And, of course, he's broken a lot of news over the years involving LeBron. Some have said there's some kind of a ruffle between the two. But this is what LeBron does. He starts scouting other superstars. He starts leaking it out, which superstars he wants to team up with next. And, of course, Laker fans, you can thank him for a 28-point-a-game DeMar DeRozan not being on that Lakers team. I'm sorry, but you pull Russell Westbrook off that team and drop DeMar DeRozan on that team, the Lakers are in the playoffs right now. Plain and simple, you can look right at LeBron for your season having failed. Plain and simple. You ask me, LeBron was a little bit afraid of the guy coming in and flat showing him up. That's my take anyway. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Peace. I'm out. Oh, if you're a Dallas fan, do you want LeBron anywhere around your team? Really? Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.